right, welcome to Barium Podcast, number 17.
17?
Yori Curry and Bubba who?
Wendell Clark.
Wendell Clark, two good number 17s. Well, thank you for
Also
coming.
Maya Morgan.
Maya Morgan, numbers, yeah, probably the best out of the three, I'd say.
Yep. There you go.
Well, we're here. It's number 17. It's myself fully. It's the Impaler, and it's Bubba. And we got lots to get to tonight, but first of all, we've been delayed. Podcast, the schedule has been wonky the last probably 3 weeks with us. Me and Dale going to Vegas, my work kind of, shitting us around a little bit. But last night we were ready to go through texts all day. Hey, yeah, nothing. Finally, Dale's like, I'm with my wife. What are you doing?
Yeah. So we had to go out. We went out for dinner, but we were actually not going to go out for dinner. But then shit hit the fan, and we went to dinner. And then we went to where Maya's dinner was. We were supposed to go out with another couple, but then when we got there, things didn't work out. There wasn't room for us at that place, so we went to where Maya worked, and that's where we had dinner. And it was very nice. And I'm glad I did it. And yes, I know I spooned you guys off, and I'm sorry. I'm a piece of shit. But
you're not a piece of shit. We got priorities.
Sometimes
we got priorities in life. But what we would have liked was a little bit of notice. That's all it would have been. Hey, guys, I got shit to do today. We started texting early in the morning about the podcast and didn't hear nothing. So all would have been a quick, hey.
Because it didn't happen until I got home at like 5, like not even that, like 6 o'clock. It was like this thing. It just happened.
So you were all into the pod up till 6 o'clock.
I was in the pod until then, yeah. And then everything.
Even 6 would have been a nice. Hey, it's 2 hours.
I know. I just like, you know what? I think part of it is I think I'm getting early onset menopause. It's menopause.
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 You're getting menopause. Okay, and then so tonight, we're podcasting tonight, 8 o'clock.
I know.
We gotta call you, and it sounds like we woke you up.
No, I wasn't. Trish and I. So I actually was already. I was ready, and then unfortunately we were fighting about what we're gonna do in Ontario for the wedding, and so there was a lot of back and forth about this, and it was tense. So this is actually really great. I'm glad I'm now outside, out of the tension. You saved me. Thank you, because it was
that's what
45 minutes of tense engagement was happening. Now I'm happy to be here. So thank you.
We're happy you're here now too.
You're
very happy.
My bodies have saved me from tension. A lot of tension.
Yeah. Bubba, anything up with you this week? Anything new?
Put me on a new medication for my depression and anxiety, and actually put me on a new one for ADHD as well.
Oh, there you go.
Get just the fucking full boat.
And a blue pill to keep it hard all the time.
Bubba walks around with a heart on all the time anyway. He doesn't need it. Hey, I'm like, Bubba, just put that fucking thing away.
That's right.
What if you're depressed? It'd be great to just look down and go, look, Johnson's happy and alert, ready to go.
Can still hang a towel off it. We're okay.
True north. Every day, all day.
It's like a baby with his arm outstretched holding an apple.
Jesus God.
What movie's that off of?
I don't know, but that's creepy.
I remember a movie. I just can't figure out what the name of it is.
It's like a baby holding it. It's the Spy Who Shagged Me movies or whatever that.
Yes.
Michael
Austin
Myers.
Powers.
Oh.
Austin Powers.
Austin Powers. Oh, really? I didn't. Okay, I can't remember that. All right.
They were describing the midget's dinger. It's like
God.
Baby holding an apple.
I wonder if they can. Yeah, I don't know if they'll make those movies again, or a movie like that again, but hopefully. But did you see that Happy Gilmore 2 is being made?
Yes,
has been made. It's coming.
I watched the trailer, and he was on a couple of award shows saying it's not for the woke people anymore. So that even makes me happier. Not afraid to make a joke that pisses everybody off. Everybody forgets Adam makes these, like my kids. they love Adam Sandler. Like they love Happy Gilmore.
Yeah.
They love
Oh yeah.
what's the one? Parenthood, is that the one where they shoot the arrow in the sky comes
Yeah.
down?
My
Steve
girls love
Buscemi.
that. They love
Yeah.
that movie. I don't
And
know why they only did 2 of them. Like couldn't have been hard to do.
Grown
It was
ups.
just
Grown
grown
ups.
They were
Yeah.
just hanging out together with Selma Hayek was his wife, right?
Goddamn, Selma Hayek's freaking hot.
She's such a pretty lady.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's Still Dawn.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
That was the
right.
first movie ever. It was like
Yeah.
the world.
Well,
stopped
in
for 5
America.
seconds. Yeah, I think that was her first movie.
I know. I think she done some film because she's Latina.
I know, but Guillermo, who was like in that movie, I think he brought her forward. That was his deal. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think that might have been her first one. Anyway, and supposedly she was scared of snakes. Thank God
she
got
had
over.
that. Was an albino boa.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
I think it was white, wasn't it, Bubba?
It was a big white albino boa.
Yeah.
Where were we before that?
Like in the world? I don't know.
No,
I think
on
before
the
that,
podcast.
pre Selma Hayek, we were less off. Now we're better.
We were talking about grown-ups and
Yeah,
Adam
grown-ups.
Sandler and the wokeness that's not going to be there. So that's good.
That's good.
But
yeah.
I was talking about Adam Sandler to these family movies, but if you go back to Adam Sandler's original shit, like Shampoo Bottle,
Billy
Toll
Madison.
Booth Willie. No, Toll Booth Willie. Like that was pre that shit too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
that stuff was fantastic. Like Toll Booth Willie was great. And you can't get away with. Well, you can now, thank goodness. You kind of get away with that comedy anymore. Or now, like look at Tom Segura with that.
Oh my
we talked about earlier.
Oh my God.
Like the world's corrected itself. We can laugh again. We can laugh at things that are actually funny, and people can laugh at each other and themselves.
And,
and as long as there's no malice and you don't,
you're not hurting anybody. Yeah.
Degrade anybody. Make fun of everything. Fat, skinny. And even goes, well, you can't do it about handicapping. Why not? They're people. Like you're treating them like they're special. Well, they're not. They're just people who have different needs than the rest of us. That's it. I hate when we all treat each other special. Nobody's special. We're all just human beings that need to be loved.
There we go.
Right?
I agree.
And on time, Dale, and give a little courtesy to their friends when they're trying to do something.
Right. And I'm just a piece of shit. I get it. I'm like, you know what? I'm the shit that actually is in the litter box for a couple of days. It's got a film of fungus over it, and then you try and
the fuzzy white stuff.
Yeah, and then you scoop it out, but it's still got like a little bit of keel in there, and then you flush it down the toilet. I'm that one. Yeah.
Well,
we're
not flushing you down the toilet. We're just gonna scrape the white shit off,
and
add a little water to you so you can hydrate a bit. And like we all stink, so we know you're gonna stink a little, but you're that's who we need. We need that guy.
Okay, I'm back then. I will say I just want to finish this thought about I have some high hopes for Happy Gilmore 2. I spent an entire summer. I only had 2 movies. I was renting an apartment in Campbell River with 2 other guys for the summer because we were all working in forestry stuff, and we had a DVD player and 2 movies. Or sorry, it was a cassette player with a VHS. And we had Happy Gilmore and Raiders of the Lost Ark, and that was it. And we all worked in camp, so we didn't bother getting like TV or anything. So we watched Happy Gilmore or fucking Raiders of the Lost Ark at least once a week. Probably more. I probably watched it just over and over again.
Yeah, it's not bad ones.
No, 2 classics.
2 classics. So that being said, Bubba, you got anything?
Oh, just that Dale's a wonderful human being who.
Thank you very much. I like how much.
Who will never ever not tell us that he's going to miss again.
I agree. You've chastised me.
Hey, there's a pecking order here, Dale. Just so you know. Just want to put it out there. I know I'm not the lead. It's Bubba. Bubba's the one. Bubba's the leader of this thing, and how disappointed he was. I'm like, Bubba, you got to say something. And he's like, no, Dale's too good of a guy. I'm like, no, just say something.
No, you can punch me in the eye.
You got Dale. If I know anything about Dale, he's got the thickest skin ever. He is water off a duck's back. You can tell him it's like yep, and then you can tell him again the next day. He's like yep, and it just pools in behind him. The water.
Last thing he wants though is me punching him in the eye.
No, well, you don't have to
hurt.
get physical.
It would hurt. Yeah, would probably hurt. Yeah.
Well, if we got to get there, if we got to get to physical violence, we're ending the podcast.
Well, initially,
I'm just saying.
And initially, it wouldn't hurt until you woke up.
because Dale's 1,000 kilometers away. I'm like 15 feet from you, so I'm gonna eat that. So no, there's no physical violence. Bubba,
There you go.
slow your roll, little.
Well, he's the one that was talking about punching him in the face.
It was metaphorically punching in the
Yes.
So for me this week, it's been my daughter Rygu, Wolfie. It's been grad parties and Stevie too. She went to a couple. So Dawson Creek does something that I don't think many other places do. It's a grad party every day.
It's
for 7 days, and they have different themes. There's Titan Bright.
Yeah.
There's what else is there? There's the Rock of Ages, graffiti. It goes where it goes, but Rye's done a masterful. She's a master class, right? She's like her mom. She only doesn't ever get carried away, has fun, takes care of people, does her thing. So her sister's out, and they're out at just by Rolla, and I get a phone call. Dad, I lost my phone from Stevie. I'm like, all right. It's a grad party, but it's muddy as shit out there. It's rained the whole day and night. So, but I got it on Find My Phone. So and it's pretty accurate, like to the feet.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah.
So I'm finding my phone. It's right beside my truck. There's it's a farmhouse. So they got their place where the kids wait for the school bus, and kids are in there necking, and it is, grad party scene. Yeah. So, but I asked these kids, I'm like, we're missing a phone. You seen a phone? Nobody says anything. So it's here somewhere. It's not on the ground. One of these kids have it in my head. So I wait. Cab pulls up, grabs about 5 of these kids. They buzz. Kids that I know. Volva's his name. He's a beauty kid in this town. Always is a DD. Make sure he's DD'd my daughter before. He always makes sure the kids get home. Just a great kid. And they leave, and I'm waiting, and I'm looking. It says the phone's still beside the truck. I'm like, shit. So they didn't take it. So we get going, but then I remember on the Find My Phone, sometimes it takes a little bit to register back to the satellite, back to my phone, however that shit happens. Give it about 4 minutes, and I'm looking at it, the fuckers in Dawson Creek. I could see the phone moving to the traffic circle. I could see the phone moving down to 8th Street. So I hit the gas a little bit, buzz into town. I see it's in McDonald's, and it's in the drive-thru, and it's a cab. It's the Dawson Creek van cab. So I pull in right in front of the cab, block it off on the drive-through, and so it's Stevie, my youngest daughter. Ryland's my middle daughter. Ryland, I don't even get it stopped, and she's already out the door. She's, I'm gonna that fucking phone. Fuck these, whatever. She just goes. So I park, slow down, and I can see her just smashing on the window. Right? Just smashing on it. And the girl's down, rolls the window down. But then she was nice. She's like, yeah, my sister lost her phone, and my dad tracked it here. And the girl goes, no, we don't got a phone. So I'm just listening. I get up track. I'm just listening. And the girl says, no, we don't got it again. I said, all right, young lady. I have it on my phone. We tracked you all the way here, watched it, and it's in this van somewhere. So just please find it. And she goes, oh, does it have stickers on it? And I knew it because it's Stevie's phone. She's got stickers all on the back of her phone. We're like, yeah, that's one. Oh, we don't got that one. I'm like, all right. So you've seen the phone. And so the cabbie now, he's like, quit harassing. I can't do the accent because I don't know the ethnicity, but it's an accent. Right. And he goes, quit harassing my customers. I went across the girl, put my finger, I'm like, sit down, shut the fuck up. And Buddy sat that down. And I'm like, listen, I'm going to call the cops because I'm not getting, there's 2 drunk high school or older boys back there. I'm by myself. My daughter, I don't want any physical altercation. So I tell her I'm going to call the cops. So I go to the front. Meanwhile, she tries to roll her window up, and Ryland grabs it and throws it down. Now she's mad, and she starts berating this young lady. And then I come in there. Lady's like, you're rude. My sister's like, give me my sister's phone. Kill you. So then I go in there, and now...
What can you do with it?
Yeah, the temperature changed. Well, you can take out the SIM card and put it in if it's a good phone, right?
But you have to have the password.
I don't know how it works. I'm pretty sure these kids can figure out that pretty quick.
Probably, yeah. All right, fair enough.
So anyways, now she goes, grabs the phone, gives it to us, and we peel. But yeah, it was a good night with Ryan. I loved her. After we got the phone, she turns around to the cabbie and the girls, and she just starts double-digit fingering them. you pieces of shit. I'm like, that's my girl. And so I'm like, I'm proud of that. She stuck up for her sister. But the little sister's in the back, and we picked up some kid from the party, and he starts saucing up, and Stevie's got an umbrella with a pointy end on it. And he goes, shut the fuck up or I'll gut you. I just looked in the rearview mirror, looked at her eyes. I'm like, that's my girl.
Saucing up like he was gonna like he's crying.
No, he was just getting mouthy, lippy,
Oh, okay.
saying stupid shit. He's just a drunk
Okay.
graduating kid. So I told the girls he's fine. We dropped him off. It was good.
That's funny. I forgot.
Yeah.
You know what? So it's grad here too, obviously, and
Yeah.
Trish went to a thing tonight because she coaches the high school volleyball team. I think I don't know if she got an award, maybe, who knows. Anyway, that's irrelevant. But they don't do any of that stuff. They don't do nothing. They have like maybe some kids have some private parties. Had this banquet thing tonight for the sport kids, and that's it. That's grad. They have they walk across the thing. They don't have like that dance party they have, and the kids drive around in the cars, and
Oh yeah, they do a treasure there. They do what is it, Bubba? Scavenger hunt.
Scavenger hunt.
Yeah.
Yeah, they all buy vans. They paint them. I think the winner this year is the Smurf van. It's beautiful.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
It's very well done.
I've seen a couple
time and effort.
Yeah, and
But
then
like
they have all their faces on that like hung up around town again.
I didn't see those, Bubba. Were they up?
I haven't seen them. No.
No, but you're right, Dale. They usually on our light standards.
Yeah,
have and lots of towns do that. That's pretty regular.
But yeah, none of that here.
What? Go ahead. What was that, Dale?
No, I just said it's kind of sad.
Oh, Rylan got a scholarship.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, hasn't even graduated yet, but got a scholarship from the elementary school.
That's
We don't know what it's for. We don't know if it's because she coached volleyball there or she did a whole bunch of fundraising, but it was during COVID, so they couldn't use it, and maybe they spread it out to the kids. I have no idea. But for her to have a scholarship after the year she had in school, now she passed everything, Dale.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, exactly. Oh wow. God bless that beautiful young lady, but for her to do that is a big deal. She struggled with the COVID. I think that whole group of her age group, I think it touched a lot of kids the wrong way.
Oh, all of them actually.
Yeah, a lot like Dale and his van.
Yeah, like with my white van. I mean,
Touched kids the wrong way.
Yeah. Oh, I've got a lost dog.
No, which one?
Well, no, that's what I'm
I get it.
around for.
See how vulnerable I would be. Where's your dog, sir? I'd be.
It'd be terrible. You'd be done.
I'd be ball gagged, duct tape hands. I'd be fucked. Just stupid happy Eric. Really? Can I come help you?
Oh, I'm. Oh, is that a needle? Oh, I'm unconscious.
Oh, I got one last thing to say, and then we'll get into what we're here for. My youngest one, Stevie, they did their High School Musical, and they went 9 to 5.
Oh yeah,
Dolly Parton, and it's written the musicals. I think it's written by Dolly Parton because it was pretty tough against men, but it was very risque. I heard the word motherfucker, shit, and the one song was about boobies. This guy sang about boobies and how much you like boobies, and couldn't wait to get inside you. So I'm like, this is pretty good for a High School Musical, but it was great. Kids did a good job. My daughter did a great job, and that's it. Do we got anything else for the week?
After that was just hockey, man.
Yeah,
Well, we're going to get into that. Let's get into it.
Yeah. All right.
Let's get. I think the Oiler fan here has to start, and he's the one that had to do the wellness check on his bunch, like a bunch of my other Oiler friends do wellness checks, make sure they were okay. Nothing bad happened to him. So, Bubba, we'll let you. Any direction you want to go with this, just go.
Well, it was unfortunate, but the team that played the best is the team that won.
Yeah.
More than that, though, I mean, as much as Sam Bennett was good, I really thought Bobrovsky's the one that should have got the Conn
I
Smythe.
agree, 100%.
Because he
Yeah.
was fucking lights out the last two games in
absolutely.
that series by far.
Oh
Like,
yeah, absolutely.
He made
shut
saves
them
off
down.
of his fucking skate blades and you name
Yeah.
it. Just
Yeah.
he shut the door and stopped it from ever giving the Oilers a chance to even get into the game.
Yeah, and he had that first period in, I guess it would have been game 5, like the Oilers were underperforming for sure, but he still did a couple of great stops, and then in the second period he did some really fantastic ones. And then the last game again, if he screwed up just a little bit and the Oilers got just a goal ahead or just even close, it could have changed the dynamic, but he just kept them out.
If he'd have given up one goal and given them even a sniff of it, like they were fucking lights out working hard at it.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I was surprised when Bennett was given.
I think we lost Dale.
He was surprised that Bennett got it. How could he be surprised? Dale, you back?
I'm back. I wasn't surprised. I mean, it's fine. He was the biggest goal scorer. I mean, he's a unit. But
what else did he do, Dale, other than score goals?
Well, he put the goalie off their game. He was the man, 100%. I get it. He was where he needed to be all the time.
I'm with you guys. I thought Bob was awesome. Like
he was
just
fantastic.
Bob.
Yeah.
But you know what? Bob's always awesome. He always is. He
was better in this series than he had been in the previous ones.
Oh, for sure.
He was good. Not to say he wasn't good in the other ones, but he was best goalie in the league goalie.
He just did his job. He does what that team their modus operandi is. It's just whatever you need to do, be better than the guy beside you.
Yeah.
I guarantee it. That's how they think. And I thought Bennett. You can't lose with Bennett. You can't lose with Bob. They both, and obviously Marchand. You got a guy coming over.
Yeah.
He's a first line guy. He's a guy that's won the cup. He's the guy in the room. He's the guy on the ice, and he wants to stay there. They totally abort, just disgusting what they did to him. But we've talked about that. But then he goes to Florida. As a first line guy, ex-captain, Stanley Cup winner, and they go, you know what? We want you to play on the third line. How many guys do this? Fucking rights. And then he understood who he had on his third line. But probably after the second time on the ice with Lundell and Listerine, he's like, shit, we ain't a third line, boys. I know first line, second line, been around here forever. We are not a third line. And I bet you pumped the confidence into those kids and said, you know what? We're going to show everybody. Third line, my ass. Baby Barkov, my ass. We are the fucking unit. And I guarantee you, that was obviously was his approach, because what did they do? That third line was the most devastating line in the last round. Reinhart, God bless him, the 4 goals. But every game, that line was a devastating line. It was the one that tipped the game every time. So I thought Marchand going away from his family. He scored as many goals as Bennett, I believe. I think his goals some of them were more. Well, I can't say. I love both their guys' goals, breakaways, but Marchand, especially in Game 5, he was the catalyst for those goals. Beating guys off the draw, crossing poor defenseman over, roofing it or sliding it between legs. Whatever it was, those were his goals. He took it from the neutral zone, beat defenseman, put it in the back of the net. That's so hard to fucking do. Ask McDavid. How many times did he do it in this series?
Yeah, I thought Marchand was definitely a force. I didn't really pay much attention to him earlier in the season, but wasn't he hurt for quite a bit?
He was hurt.
He came off of. Yeah. I said that last one. He came off 3 surgeries.
Yeah. Okay.
When he got there, he didn't play.
Yeah.
No, it's a travesty what happened to him, but it worked out. And I was always a Marchand, never not hate him or like him. It's just if I had a team and play against him or play with me, it'd always be play with me. That's the kind of guy you want. No matter whatever goals he scores, you just don't want to face that guy. You don't want his chirps. You don't want his stick. You don't want his buzzy. You don't want him dangling you because he's got super skill too. Everybody forgets that. The guy's got super skill. 1-on-1, he's dangerous. 1-on-2, he's dangerous. It's hard to mess with that guy. So that's who I would have picked. But other than that, what did you like about the whistles going away in the 7th game, Bubba?
Oh, I like that. I like that they just let them play hockey. I think there maybe was 1 or 2 times they probably should have called a penalty, but you know what? Went both ways, and they both had that ability to do and to deal with playing that way. So, I can't grumble about that. It leaves it consistent.
Absolutely.
Yeah, there was a lot of penalties there in game 4 and 5. I
Yeah,
felt.
it took over the game.
Yeah.
It really did, and
kills kills the flow.
Yeah, it's just not good. And like anything, as long as you know the sidelines, if you go over that, it's penalty. If you stay inside, it's penalty. I think those lines were blurred for the first 4 games.
Oh, I don't think anybody.
I think they were blurred. I don't think each team knew what you were going to get a penalty for or what you.
No, you laid your finger on the other guy and you were going to get a penalty probably, but that was just. And it wasn't consistent. So at least to see that consistent, put the whistle away and go, was definitely a better play as far as I'm concerned.
Oh, for sure. And you know what? It wasn't dirty anyways. It was, you saw Bennett get in there and had the only penalty of the game, and I think it was Luosterainen or one of them was getting back at Kane, and he stepped right in the middle of them, took Kane, because they know the more 4-on-4 ice Oilers get, you're screwed.
Yeah.
Right? They made a rule because of that, because of Gretzky. Because they would take guys to the bin together, and Gretzky and the boys would light it up. And this team is the same way. It's gross what they can do with open ice.
4-on-4 or 3-on-3 is fucking gonna absolutely murder you.
But but Bennett, even because Bennett's the menace. He'd think he'd go in there. He just calmed it. Took his 2 with Kane. I thought that was to me, that whole team understanding what we need to do to win.
Yeah.
Don't. This isn't the time. They charged the Oilers, got them all pissy, did what they did till they were off their game, and then they slowed it back down and played discipline. And I thought it was a pretty good move.
Yeah, I didn't think the Oilers played that undisciplined after that or anything, but
No, I don't think either team did. I thought, I did. I didn't think, in my opinion, I after Game 5, anybody who thought the Oilers were coming back was delusional, 100%. It's body language and how you finish games and understanding. You could see they knew they were beat. They just knew that they could run, as McDavid said, he could run their head in the wall and somebody.
Second best team in the league twice in a row.
Well, they're not. They weren't this year. They're on paper second best team. Toronto took them and made a much better series than Edmonton did. Edmonton led for 30 minutes of the whole thing. It was a bad series. First 2 games were epic. The last 3 were just dog shit. It was just one team showing.
Florida played a different game versus Edmonton than they did versus Toronto. And they played a far better game versus Edmonton than they did versus Toronto.
I don't know. I don't know that.
That's what I believe.
I think
from watching the games,
Florida,
that's my opinion.
Yeah, I think Florida just plays a game to beat who's in front of them.
Right. There you go.
Whatever they got to do to shut down, the other team, that's what they're going to do. First, they don't panic. You lose. You're down 2. You're down 1. That's here, and I'll put it.
I'll tell you what, here. Tell you what the other difference was in that series. Stellaris doesn't get hurt. Florida doesn't win it.
Maybe not. We don't know that. You can speculate that, but why was Stellaris hurt?
Because Bennett the Menace punched him in the head.
the silent assassin, didn't punch him, just a little bit of a drop elbow. But if anybody knows, if they've ever boxed,
it was
you get
dirty as
hit
shit.
between the base of your skull and the top of your shoulders, that little spot down, that soft tissue damage that happens really quick.
Yeah.
You're in la la land. And that's all Bennett needed to do. He didn't need to put a big elbow down there, a big forearm, a big punch. He just knew that spot right there. I used to do it. If I ever got touched near the net, the first thing I'd do is look for an open spot on the goalie. Oh, there's his leg. That's where my stick's going, right in the back of the knee. Oh, if you get lucky every now and then, you get pushed over top of a goalie and you see that little spot between the helmet and the chest protector, and that's where you drive your stick. He knew what he was doing. It was a great move.
It was dirty as shit.
Oh,
it's not dirty.
Yes, it is.
Oh, yes, it is.
You're intentionally trying to
It's
hurt somebody. It's dirty.
Okay, if you're gonna go hit somebody, Bubba, and run him
If-
through the wall, are you trying to hurt him?
Difference. Goaltenders are not a hittable player on the ice. You are
Well,
not
depends who
supposed
you ask.
to hit them.
I hate goaltenders.
You're fully
Hate 'em.
open to hit everybody else on the ice, but you're not supposed to hit a goaltender.
Why not?
Agreed.
Because
Yeah,
that's if you flagrantly go out and hit a goaltender, it's a penalty.
Yep.
Even if he's
Well,
wandered well out of his crease and you hit him, you're in the one getting the penalty. Whereas I can flagrantly go out and hit any player on the ice as long as they had the puck or just dish the puck off, and it's legal. This is what's written within the rules. So one's legal and one isn't.
So why did Bennett not get a penalty for that? And after they reviewed it, why did they not get a penalty?
Because he didn't think it was. Because he was fucking sneaky about it. That's all. Just because you're sneaky doesn't mean it isn't.
Silent assassin.
Just because it's sneaky doesn't mean it's fucking legal. It's just, it's dirty, and it is what it is. But
I don't call it dirty. I call it necessity. You've got a guy who's beating you. You got to find a way to beat them, right? And he didn't kill him.
He took him out of the series right from there.
He didn't. Well, I
concussions. I don't like when you give a guy a concussion intentionally, and that's what happened there. He intentionally gave him a concussion. That could affect the guy for the rest of his life.
not one. Come on, Bob, you know better than that.
What guy in the NHL is going to get his first concussion at the NHL level? There isn't a fucking one of them.
Nugent Hopkins.
I guarantee you that guy got fucking railed in either fucking peewees or bantams and got at least one conky.
Him and Mitch Martin are the two only guys in the NHL without a concussion.
No, every single Swedish player.
No,
Fuck
shit,
no.
what are you talking about? Those guys take beatings.
Swedes are fucking hard on it, as hard on each other as they are in anybody. Like,
Yeah,
I'm just kidding.
is it Timex takes a beating and keeps on ticking?
yeah, takes a licking. And
Those are
keeps on
sweet.
ticking.
Those are sweet since they've been in the league. Borage Salming just got absolutely destroyed all the time, but kept putting in there. Gets a skate through his face. Swedes are they're Vikings, man. They're the toughest pricks out there, in my opinion. Don Cherry got that wrong just because he was dumb. God bless Don Cherry. He's not dead yet, but it's happening soon. But the one thing he did was pick on Swedes, and he didn't see it. Just because he didn't fight didn't mean nothing. But those guys took a beating, and in my opinion, that's tough to me. You take a beating, you get back up, and you just go balls nuts as fast as you can, wherever you can. Swedes are tough.
Absolutely.
Well, just take it back now. Take it back down.
I'm taking it back. First of all, I was saying it with the Mr. Pedersen in mind.
Yes. Well, now you're right. Now you're barking up the right tree.
And that's where it came from.
He's fucking 10-ply. Softest baby shit.
Oh.
Exactly. So that's where it was coming from. I was
like sponge cake.
Besmirched all the Swedes.
Oh, that's not that's not even being nice to sponge cake.
Yeah, I know, right? Sponge cake is good, though.
There you go.
You like some sponge cake?
No, it's super sad. Okay, well, I mean, let's go back. I don't want to talk about the Canucks because
No, we're not here to talk about the Canucks. We're here to talk about.
Teddy, would you like some sausage?
So I will say though, you know what? The series, it's sad that the Oilers didn't win because would love to have seen the cup come to Canada. Would have held my nose for it, but Game 4 was pretty great. I think that was a classic, great game. And the way that it played out, come from behind, all that, overtime, it was a great game. So I mean, the series gave us that, and so I'll take that as a
Well-
pretty, because it was a pretty sweet game, really great effort all across the board. So
I was waiting for 182 to talk about, Canada's 32-year drought of not having a cup in Canada. I think this is one of the proudest moments I'm as a Canadian hockey player, watching a team play the game that we lived, died, whatever. They played more Canadian brand of hockey. 4 lines, good defense, mean. Like, the Americans took a page out of our playbook at the Four Nations Cup, come out and try to thunderfuck us, right? That group down there in Florida plays Canadian hockey.
It should.
It makes my heart swell to watch a bunch of guys who, aren't, 115-point guys, 60-goal guys. This is a team. This is how Canada. When I grew up, this is how you got taught to play. You're a team. Nobody's much better than the other guy. If you score more goals, you get a little better treatment. How much? You have to be humble, and you have to be able to play your role on a team, no matter what it is, with a smile on your face and a fucking, a heart on in your pants. That's how you go at it. And this team, from 4th line to 1st line to 6th defenseman to the 1st defenseman, they played that way. They bought in. That is the most Canadian style hockey that we've seen in a long time. And everybody's, I get it. It's not, the cup isn't physically here, but the way they played the game, and I hope other teams, start to emulate this, because that's what always happens. You always emulate success. That's a Canadian game. That makes me proud. Those guys, the Americans, the Canadians, the Swedes, the Germans, all in there playing the way the game was meant to be played. Unselfish, team first, the crest, not the letter on the back, sacrifice, be able to join or pick yourself up, play hurt, no excuses, not whine about it. That's Canada hockey. And that team emulates it better than any other team in the league. So, yes, physically, we do not have the Stanley Cup in Canada, but we should all be proud that that team plays the way that Canadians have played this game for fucking decades. That's what I like.
And as per the way it's gone most of the time too, guess how many Americans are on that team?
On the Panthers? I don't know.
2.
Chucker and who?
And Seth Jones.
Oh, Jonesy, yeah, what a pickup.
Everybody else is either Canadian or Swedish or Finnish.
No Russians?
Just the goalie.
Oh, well, then we have a Russian. Not just you're
a goalie.
you're giving him the MVP. Now he's just a goalie.
Wait, wasn't there a kiss? Oh God, I can't say it.
Capo Capin?
No, yeah, Durka.
Oh, and Kulikov. Sorry, Kulikov too is Russian.
Yeah. Okay, that's
my apologies.
Yeah,
2 Russians, but I mean,
yeah,
the bulk of their roster is either Canadian or Swedish, Finnish, Swedish and Finnish.
And I believe Bennett left Calgary first and went there, and that team, they won the President's trophies that year. Bennett, I think he was the catalyst to start that culture change, and they saw what he did. They called him Mr. Playoffs in Calgary for a reason, and then we still couldn't figure out to keep. He's as bad as Martin St. Louis. Didn't need him in Calgary either.
Yeah,
but Bennett comes. I think he started the culture change, and then Kachuk gets there, and everybody's giving him a ton of love, but I think it's well deserved. I don't think he's a fraud. I listen to him on podcasts, watch him on the ice, plays with what's that fucking injury he had? An inductor fucking
Yeah.
like basically shit tore away from his muscle. And you could tell the guy couldn't skate.
Oh,
He couldn't skate. But what goal did he score?
They're-
Block
yeah.
shots.
yeah.
So whatever injury you got, those guys are all playing through something.
Yeah.
They're all playing through something.
Yeah. Oh, by the time
Large or small.
all of them, everyone's hurt for sure. Yeah.
What's fucking grueling playing every second night for the most part, and you're playing. You know,
yeah.
there's regular season hockey and there's playoff hockey. There's two totally different things.
It's
And
one's in drive and the other one's in like overdrive.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
100%. It's a good analogy. Thank you, Dale.
Oh, well, hey, okay, I gotta insert something here. So we're at a beach house right now for the summer, and as we're sitting here, an otter just came up out of the ocean and walked off into the distance. I've never seen that before. Like
A sea otter.
no, like a river otter, but I don't know why he was in the
So the
ocean.
river otters they got the smooth black fur, and the river otters got like the puffy.
Yeah, they're puffy, and the river otter and the ocean otters don't come to shore, I don't think. But
No,
this
they
one,
never do. They put
this one, yeah,
they wrap kelp around them, and then they hold each other. And those are the ones that get so cute. They hold each other's hands to keep like their group together.
yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was the weirdest thing. I've never seen that before. Anyway, sorry. There we go. Otter news.
Yeah, that's gonna be our second podcast.
Yeah.
We're gonna put that together. It's gonna be
Otter
otter news.
Otter
You know what? We'll probably get more fucking listeners than we got now.
We probably will. Hey everybody, it's the
It's
otter
Otter
news. How's it going? So, how are the Dawson Creek otters today? Well, I went out to the Cascatna, and there they were, a couple otters.
I haven't seen any otters up here lately, but we got a lot of what are they called? Muskrats
Muskrats and beavers.
Yes.
and some beavers.
We've got
Yeah.
lots of beavers.
Yeah,
There's-
ton of beaver up
There's
here.
5 or 6 of them in the
Stinky,
lake behind,
ugly
or in the-
beavers up
in
here.
the creek behind my house.
Oh, in the Dawson Creek? Isn't
Oh,
that
yeah.
the Dawson Creek behind your house? Yeah.
Sure is, yeah.
Yeah. Are they? I guess that actually they can be a problem.
Oh, they were backing up the water and everything, and then we had that rain, and it was enough to wash one of the beaver dams right away. So
The
they'll be putting it back together here for the next week.
Carl, what's his name, used to
Trap them out of there.
pitcher.
Yeah,
Yeah, but then he moved to McLeese Lake, I think.
I think that's right.
I'll trap a beaver.
Carl
He was
would,
the he was the town trapper. He trapped them all. Yeah, that was his deal.
We got a lot of trappers up here.
Yeah. I went to the trapping course with him. He taught me how to be a trapper. That's very exciting. I skinned my first beaver with Carl.
I did that in Calgary at Electric Avenue in 1990.
That's great. Different beaver, I think.
Didn't Revelstoke back in, well, I don't know, 97.
Papa chimes in.
Right.
Skinning beavers. Jesus.
Skin and beavers.
It's a family
Skinning
show. It's a family show. Come on.
Since
But
when?
it's
Get it together.
I'm the one that I'm the one that hits the explicit tag every single week.
Well, we never say anything that, out of the norm.
No, but they may as well know it's going to be, somebody's
It's
going to
explicit.
drop the off or drop the odd F bomb or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There's always an F-bomb. You can't not
Well,
have one of them.
Sometimes, I mean, you just get fucking mad about shit. So
There you go. There it is. Jammed it out. So okay, we should close the season because this is it. Like the last.
Oh no, we're not closing anything yet. Now there's
I know,
still
just saying.
there's
we've got
some things we got to talk about.
We've got the draft upcoming, and then we've
Yeah,
got
no,
July 1st fucking free agency. So
Deadline or open
Yep.
season.
Yeah.
But I'm not done with this series yet. I think there's still a lot of things that does Marchand stay? Does
Yeah. Right.
Bennett stay?
Are they
Do
free?
they go? Yeah, they're all available.
I think they're crazy if they let Bennett go.
I think they're crazy to let both go.
You can only do so
Ekholm.
much. You've only got so
Or
much.
not
money.
Ekholm.
Ekholm
Ekblad.
or Ekblad, yeah.
Yeah, Ekblad.
Ekblad.
They're
is
crazy to
another
let
one.
him go.
Oh, absolutely.
But I
But
think
they're not going to be able to keep all three. I don't believe.
Oh, I think they will be. I think there's no doubt in my mind they will. They got two guys that have made a ton of money. Like Marchand's made a ton of money in this league, unless he's a closet gambler or he's got a fucking his wife's got a purse addiction or something silly like that. I think
I just don't see him
especially
being happy taking Corey Perry $1 million a season.
no, he won't do that. I think it'll be like a two-year $4.5 million, and they can handle that. That's and all the cap's going up, but they're in no tax land. So if he was in Boston and he's taking a two-year 4.5, 30% or 40% of that, right? You're back almost down, but they're not taking any money. So really, he's making like a 2-year, 5.8 or 6, where he should be. Same as Bennett, right? I listen to the Chicklets. I listen to a bunch of podcasts, and it's everywhere from 8 million to 12 million. You can't, and this is why I'm hoping the NHL goes this way. Regular season points are great, and you need it, and you need stars. You need people to sell jerseys. You need people to put seats, butts in this. You got to have fucking TV. I like that, and that's what it is. And if you need that, and you're not a contender, use that. But if you're a contender, winning Stanley Cups will give you more money at the end of the day. It just will. You get recognized. So GMs and owners got to decide, where are we at? We're still in fucking fill the seat mode, or are we in fucking go for the cup mode? And if you're in go for the cup mode, you can't spend money. Like, how much do you think fucking Connor's going to make? 16 million? 17 million? What is Draisaitl making? Is he making 12 or 13? And then
he makes 14 next year.
14. So put Connor at 15 to 18. So that's what? Fucking 33 million. And then you got fucking Nurse putting in 9. So now you're at 42 million. And then you're going to have to pay Bouchard 10 to 11. You're at 52 million on the salary cap with those 4 fucking guys. And you have so many holes in your team to fill because they made such stupid decisions last year, letting the youth fucking go and bringing in the slower, smaller, fatter kids that they put on the team this year.
And
I don't know.
Next year, the cap is $95 million. So you've already spent $40 million, and you have only.
No, it was bigger than that, wasn't it? 50. I said.
I thought you said
what
40.
was it?
No, it was 45 where we're at.
$78 million they're spending.
What? Where'd you get 70?
I'm just bringing it up every time. Come
Get up.
Just fucking.
But that's a good point. You've got 3 guys, and you're already halfway through your salary cap.
So currently, based on things, Florida's got $19 million worth of space. To sign
How do you think they're going to spend that? They're going to pick
Nate Schmidt, and then they've got to have a backup goalie too.
Schmidt's going to go. He's never made big money in his life, I don't think. He's already obviously making good NHL money.
Yeah.
But how much he's worth now after that, you can replace a Nate Schmidt.
Yep.
And that's what I hope he does. I hope he gets a.
So I mean, he's not like his prime age or anything.
I hope he gets a four-year deal at fucking 5.5. Right? He's going to make another fucking, $22 million. $22 million being Nate Schmidt because you went to Florida and found out how to play the game right. And that's what it is. Nate Schmidt was a nobody, so they got to Florida. And then Florida turns him into that club turns him into a fucking guy who wins Stanley Cups and gets a ton of points. He's going to go to whatever team he goes to, he's going to fall back down to earth.
Yeah.
But God bless it, he gets what he gets because of what he did here with Florida.
With Florida.
Yeah.
Well, the rumors I was hearing today are that for the Oilers, Evander Kane is going to be traded. Victor Arvidsson is going to be traded.
Yeah.
Who's going to take him? And what are you going to get for him?
Apparently, there's a good home for Arvidsson and probably Kane as well. enough. You're going to get something back for him, and that's all that matters at this point.
Are they just moving money though?
Of course they are, because they're going to sign somebody else, and they're going to get younger doing it.
You think?
Rumor has it that they are going to re-sign Frederick.
Yeah, that's done deal.
Yeah, and I think they talked about re-signing Kapanen too.
And why not? Guy was a
That
fucking.
guy was a stud the whole time for them.
They should totally bring Kapanen in. Yeah.
And
for sure.
and you can bring.
Well, taking him out of the lineup
back,
was silliness to begin with.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, take a guy out there who's a buzzsaw out there just fucking running around doing shit.
Yeah.
Numbers are numbers, but every shift he's out there, he's not hurting you.
Him and Pod Colson were absolutely great together.
And they got to understand, Paul Colson, I thought he was good, and then
he made one mistake in the whole thing.
Not the mistake. I thought his game changed a little bit when he got on with Draisaitl.
Yeah,
and it's like anything. You start feeling comfortable, and you start believing maybe you're something you're not.
Yeah, and he's better off where he was.
But he reeled it back in. I thought he was one of the best Oilers the whole series.
And you know what? He's 23 years old, for fuck's sakes.
Yeah, he's just a baby.
Yeah,
just a fucking kid,
lots of speed, and he hits all the time.
Well,
you know, so
listen, he was one of the players that were relevant against the best team in the league.
Yeah.
So if you're relevant against one of the best teams in the league, and you're only 23 years old, there's only one place to go if things work out, right?
Yeah,
exactly. So
winner, chicken dinner.
Skinner's off the books. Connor Brown's off the books.
Yeah, I mean, so let's talk
that's Skinner's got 1 year left.
Nope.
No, sorry, I was going the wrong Skinner.
The wrong Skinner. Jeff Skinner is off the books.
The ballet dancer is off the books.
Yeah.
Who actually, as much as I don't like Jeff Skinner, he played pretty good. Like he more than I thought he'd do.
He wasn't terrible, no. It was nice to see him in the playoffs for the first time in his career.
Yeah, he deserved that, definitely. Yeah. But he played with grit, and he played with a little bit of, even pissing about the referees. He was in the game.
Yeah.
It was hard to watch Edmonton the last two games. There was nothing. It was just.
It was much.
Not mad at the referees. Looking at the bench, it was like, I don't know. That's that. It's going to be hard. It's going to be hard, and I don't believe now that Connor signing is a slam dunk. I just don't believe it.
I'll tell you what. You know what really hurt the Oilers for that whole series was not having Hyman.
Oh,
yeah,
for sure. You got a guy who fucking was leading the playoffs in hits.
Yeah,
yeah.
Starting to find his touch around the net.
Yeah, exactly.
And he's a dog on the puck.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Anybody loses that guy, you're fucked.
Exactly.
You're not fucked, but you got a big hole to fill.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. Everybody was talking about the Oilers' depth throughout the start of the playoffs and how good it was. It wasn't there at the start of the year, so that it's a bit of a fucking smoke and it's a bit of a smoke and mirror show. You get a little bit of hot in you, or energy, or just confidence, and you do it, but you're not those guys. Those guys aren't those guys. And when they had to play against a team that can take that shit away from you and make you understand, that's all Florida does. They just hold a mirror to you. Who are you? And they hold it up and they show you. And if you don't have the character to fucking look at it and go, I'm this fucking guy, that team for the most part folded, because that's exactly what Florida does. They just hold a mirror to every guy. Say, are you willing to compete as hard as we are? And almost every guy said, no, we're not. Perry, God bless him, that mirror, he smashed it and tried to bite the guy's balls.
Yeah,
he really
can't say anything wrong. You know what? No. And I'll even say this, as much as obviously you guys know I don't like Stuart Skinner. He made a couple bad, but at least he battled.
He battled the whole
and that's
time,
what you want.
He battled hard, yeah.
That's all you want. The guy battled, and that's what we want to see. He's only 23 fucking years old, man. When do goalies get good? When do goalies get good?
Stewie's 26.
Is he that old?
Yeah.
Oh, but how many years has he been in the league?
Fourth season?
So he's only 4 years as a goalie. How was Bobrovsky 4 years into his fucking career?
Oh, he was up and down like a fucking yo-yo.
Horrible.
Yeah.
awesome one day, bad, and I'm not a Stuart Skinner guy by all any means. You know that.
But the talk today was all about how they need a 1A, 1B for him, and that, as good as Pickard was in the playoffs, he's not really a 1A, 1B.
6 in a row.
But
6 in a row.
But he's not a 1A, 1B guy.
Well, 6 in a row.
He's
I don't. This is the only year. Well, that's what you want. Skinner's getting to that age where he should be a starter, right?
Yeah, we'll see.
But this was, compared to last year's playoffs, I believe goaltending helped him, but also hurt him. I don't think goaltending hurt him as bad. Like you said, Skinner had the bad one. He had 2 bad goals that I could see. The one off the chest, the one he did the Luongo where he's on his belly, and Marchand puts it by him. Other than that, it wasn't bad evident or really, that clear that he was that bad. That wasn't the problem this year. Problem this year was Florida got better, Oilers got worse. And I don't know how. I don't think they should have got by LA. Doesn't matter. Vegas, I don't even know what was Vegas's problem.
Vegas must have had injuries or something.
Vegas was Vegas is getting older and just couldn't handle the speed.
Yeah, I don't know. They weren't. Yeah,
they didn't.
That's part of it.
To me, it's all about game planning, and I don't think their game plan worked.
No,
I think they thought whenever you play against a good team, you decide I'm going to dictate the pace, or we're going to play against their pace. And I think they tried to dictate the pace where they should have played against it, just like Florida did. Florida did a great job.
Yeah, but I don't
understanding Oilers' pace and making sure they neutralize that.
But I don't think that Vegas has got the team to do it. I think their defense have gotten too slow.
Yeah, and to me, it's more game planning. I don't think anybody's going to get down on Vegas defense. If you put them up against anybody, they're fine. Like, they're way better than fucking Oilers defense. Way better.
And yet they
lost. You telling me you don't want Vegas defense or you want the Oilers defense?
Oilers defense 2 years in a row has been to the finals. Where's Vegas in the last 2 years?
They won a Stanley Cup with that fucking group.
Yeah, 3 years ago or 4 years.
That's not that long ago.
Yeah, but they haven't even shown signs of being the same team since then.
No, I'd still.
They made the playoffs every.
They made the playoffs. They're a competitive team, but they're not a Stanley Cup contender.
You're off your rocker.
Well,
if you fell right off,
you're out early in the playoffs back-to-back years.
They definitely were not this year. They seemed off.
I agree. I didn't understand why they didn't give the Oilers a better challenge. I honestly didn't think Dallas was going to give them that big a challenge either, because they're not. So the West plays. It's kind of reversed. The West plays a certain style of game. It's fucking rush hockey. It is what it is. And on the East, it's a tougher game. Like, Toronto played a tougher game than Edmonton against Florida. They just did. They had a couple shitters, which that crew's going to have. Now they lose Martin, and they've got a whole bunch of room to bring in, I hope, 3 fucking $4 to $5 million guys that team needs up front. I don't think you fuck with the D. I think the D did their job. I think Stolarz did his job until he got fucking assassinated. Fucking driving down the road, grassy knoll, bullet in the head, done. But I think the one thing that the Toronto Maple Leafs need is a little bit of depth. And they need those $4 to $6 million guys. Just like every team that's won the Stanley Cup here for the last little bit have. Killorn from Tampa goes this way. Blake Coleman goes that way. They lose. They don't win again. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Florida's already got those guys. And I don't think Gadjevich wants to go anywhere. It's a guy just so happy. And I believe that Marchand, he's just, he's going to be a Hall of Famer. Do you want 2 cups, Marshy, or do you want 4? I believe they can go another 2 if that team stays together. Marchand's a 4-cup guy. Bennett, you just won the fucking Conn Smythe. Yeah, you could probably make 11 mil over there and be second line center, because that's what he is. and hopefully you have the same success, and hopefully your team makes a playoff, or you get to live in the sunshine state where I lived, and nothing beats it. You had to play with your buddies, and who knows? Maybe they extend the contract one more year to, instead of a 7, they throw an 8 out there, so the money isn't all right in one spot. Another fucking year. Hopefully they do that, and you got the same fucking wagon that's gonna go again next year. Beat it. Who's gonna beat that team next year? Who's gonna get exponentially better to beat that team?
Well, it depends on who spends the money, I guess.
But how do you
It's how they
spend your
spend the money
money?
properly.
This is what I love about Florida.
I don't know.
They've got guys off
Young,
waivers.
that's
They've
pretty.
They've fleeced every team in every trade they've had in the last 2 years. They fleeced every team. When even when Kachuk left Calgary and being a huge Flames fan, I was so happy. We got a 115-point guy, and we got Weegar, a guy who's gonna be a guy. And I was more excited about Weegar at the time, obviously. But Huberdeau comes there, shit's bed. Just he hasn't figured it out. Their organization saw that with that guy. Said, no, we got to lose this guy. We got to lose him. Yeah, 150. Who decides to throw 150 guy away? It's like Toronto right now, deciding, hey, we'll let that guy walk.
Yeah.
Because when it comes to crunch time, they're not there, and they get the culture change guy out of that. We got Flames talking, not we. We got a 150-point guy, plus we get a right-handed defenseman that A, is tough, can move a puck, and has offensive upside. You think right away, Florida's an idiot. That's what I was thinking. Like, holy fuck. Until I watched Huberdeau play, I'm like, oh, this is crap. Just throwing muffins up the middle and just hoping all the time, with not getting anything done. But yeah, they are just like New Jersey was. They were, how do you build a team to win? New Jersey was that team. Pittsburgh, I don't think that's as much how do you build a team. You just had great guys and great management to come in and play the right way. Chicago, that's how you build a team. You got your captain, who's not your best offensive player, but a guy who takes care of everything on the ice. And then you got Kane, you got a goaltender, you got whatever you need. That was a good group. But I don't think in the salary cap era there's been a team like this at all. And if those guys stay, the rest of the team's fucked, or the rest of the league is fucked. They're winning 2 more at least. And McDavid ain't winning a cup unless he goes to Florida. And goes to Tampa.
He goes to Florida.
Well, he can go to Tampa, right?
Oh, I guess he can go to Tampa.
Go to Tampa. That team was a fucking wagon all year. Still play good. They play the game the right way. Imagine fucking McDavid on Tampa. Well, I don't know who they have to give away to get him, but
well, let's see what Tampa has for a salary cap. Toronto's going to have $50 million in salary cap next year.
Yeah,
But
let
they've only-
Marner walk.
If they let Marner walk, yeah.
Yeah,
Well, he's already walked. It's done.
that's a done deal. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's going elsewhere.
Done dealio.
Where's he going? I didn't pay
Doesn't
attention.
matter.
Don't know. I think
Yes.
he's either going to Vegas. He
Yeah.
wants to be on the
Yeah.
West. He
Can
said
I-
he doesn't want to be traded to. He ain't going to Vegas. Nobody. If I could tie my skates, which I can't, but if I could, and they said, "Hey, Philly, you want to go to Vancouver, a one-way deal?" I'd be like, "No, my daughters aren't graduated yet, so I'm going to stay home. Thank you very much. Have a good day."
I'll take that. I'll take my $1 million a year to go play for them.
You're younger than me. Your kids are out the door.
That's
Mine
true.
aren't out the door yet. My kids are out the door. Yeah, I'm going anywhere. I'm going to the Swedish minor league just to go lace them up and hang out in a dressing room and listen to a language I don't even know, but to put a dip in and have a beer with my skates unlaced because I can't tie them. That'd be unbelievable.
So
Love it
they-
every day.
Panthers have actually they got $34 million in because they got a $79 million salary right now. So
Mhm.
they got some money. They got they could still spend something, especially
And
for
they-
like another 2-year deal or something. You know what's crazy though is I put NFL instead of NHL and Panthers, and fucking the salary cap for the NFL was
Huge.
$206 million.
Well, look how many people you
But
got.
don't forget
Like,
how many
fuck.
players you're talking about too.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. It's
You got
so much
You
more.
got 11 guys on the field for offense, and a different
I know.
11 for defense. Specialty teams, there's another 11 guys that, okay, maybe a position or two is going to be doubled up on, but reality is you're sitting there with fucking a 50-man roster or something silly.
$308.2 million is
versus the NHL with a 19-man roster.
Yeah, that's enormous.
Oh yeah, well, football's a huge sport. They make
it's crazy.
mega bucks too.
Oh yeah,
like league wise. I mean, not just the players.
Oh yeah, it's a crazy thing in the States for sure.
So we're done hockey. I think our podcast is still going to keep going.
Yes.
Right, Bob?
Yeah, well, next couple of weeks we got some interesting stuff to talk about. Like I said, with the draft coming up and
I think the next one we got to ask where our team's going. All of our teams going, because that was the originator of this. Where's Vancouver going? Where's Calgary going? Where's Edmonton going?
Yeah.
I think 2 are going to the desert and one's found on a way. That's just me. We'll talk about that later.
You know what would be the best thing is the Canucks went to Peru and got on that Ayahuasca or whatever the hell it is. Ayahuasca, thank you. There we go. And they could all go on a spirit fucking trek, and when they come back, they might be a better team.
Maybe. Don't know.
Never know.
I do want to I connected, so I work in the oil and gas industry, and I worked with lots of great guys. But I met one on the last job that I was at, and his name was Roderick. He's a Indigenous person like myself. He's a little bit older than me, maybe 10 years. But he called him today just to see how he's doing. He's an Oiler fan, so just see how he's doing. Like I said, did wellness checks on all the buddies that I have. And he's like, excuse my accent. It's not very good, but fully. What you been up to? I'm like, we did a podcast. He's like, what the fuck is that? I'm like, well, it's where we talk and, you listen. He was like, you should send me that. I'm like, I'm gonna. So hopefully we got another person out of Edmonton, my good friend Roderick, listening to the cast. We had, we called it 2 Feather Fencing.
What the fuck is that?
I can't believe the racism that I hear from you all.
No, what?
It's getting weird now. Like,
what's that mean?
What does that mean to you?
Well, honestly, when you said it, I thought you were talking about fencing your units or something. I don't know. Never heard of it before.
So 2 Feather Fencing is an Indigenous company we started.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
And we like to do fencing together.
Okay.
You and Roderick.
Me and Roderick. Love the guy.
Like fences. We're building fences.
Yeah, we're building fences.
Pipeline
We build
fences.
fences. Yeah.
All right.
It. And I did win a bet. I only had one bet on this. Did either of you guys bet?
No.
I did throw a bet out there, and I won the very first game, bet with my buddy Brian Arnold.
Yeah.
And at that game, I got a nice Datsuit hard on-card signature, because I don't have a Datsuit signature yet, with probably one of my favorite players. And then we were going to bet every game a card under a certain value, but he was scared, so being a big Coiler fan, he said, let's just make one at the end. So the end, Bubba, the card I got, it's a Messier signature, a Lemieux signature, Yuri Curry signature. It's called the Leaf card, and there's 6 signatures on it, and on the back, Lafleur, Hall, and Marcel Dion, all on one card.
Jesus, that's crazy.
Oh, wow.
And you know Brian Arnold, right?
Yeah. He's
Say something kind about Brian.
Oh, love Brian. I miss the guy. I haven't seen him in ages.
Right, me too. It's a beauty.
Well, how you betting him and stealing his shit then? If you haven't seen him.
What's just a bet? We just talk.
Over the phone.
Oh, okay. Oh, all right. Fine. Look, I'm slow. Okay.
Well, yeah, I mean, how the hell else do we talk to you, Dale?
Well, okay. Thanks.
I mean,
Thanks, Bubba.
You're kind of like, 1,400 kilometers away from us.
That's true. I am. Yeah. Okay. Technology is amazing.
For Imperial viewers, how far is that?
750 miles.
1.6 miles per. What is it?
1.625 miles per kilometer.
No,
Or
1.62 kilometers per mile.
sorry.
Yeah,
I said it backwards.
Oh.
I knew what it meant.
How'd you know that?
because you used to have to run around the track. It used to be the Miracle Mile. You run around the track 4 times,
Okay.
right?
Yep.
But that was also 1.6 kilometers.
Okay.
You never ran the Miracle Mile?
I never heard it said that way. No. I heard saying run 400 meters or run 500 meters or run
400 is
1,000
one lap.
400 is 1 lap.
So 4 is
1,200.
1,600,
Yes.
which is 1.6 kilometers, which is a mile.
My world was all kilometers and hectares for a long time. Didn't really know what a mile was, to be honest. Went all metric right off the hop.
Metron.
Metron. Yes.
All right. It's how long has it been, Bella?
Long enough, yeah.
Long enough.
Long enough. All right.
I'd like to thank anybody who is listening to this. It's been a good night.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dale. The Impaler.
No.
Thank you, Bubba.
Thank you, Bubba.
Thank you, fully.
Fully out. We need to have closing music, Bubba. Like it's
Yeah,
getting
we gotta
to
find
that
some.
point now.
Yeah, we need to find some.
Like our 11 viewers need to have some music.
Oh, we got way more than 11 viewers.
Do we have more than 11? We do not have more than 11.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, where are we at now? Is this total or is this like just per episode? Or
We get more per episode than that.
Okay.
No, just put it all out there in one, and that's all that watched one episode.
Okay.
Sounds better.
Yeah.
Because like we're up to 17 now. So if you got 400 at 17, it's
Well,
like
We've had to put it in perspective, we've had 15 listens in the last 24 hours alone.
nice.
Really?
Yeah,
Nice.
we're 450 all time.
Okay, so we're gonna have this out. We're gonna do a little contest here. We're gonna, because once we get past 50, like we're big deal.
Yeah.
And
50?
we're gonna get some sponsors. So
What?
we're gonna after 50. I'm pretty sure that's how it works.
That's not 50 people. That's all you need.
Yeah, I have no idea, Dale. I'm just kidding,
Okay.
but I'm
All right.
being facetious.
Okay.
So what I'm saying is, I'm just gonna have something fun for the next one. We should each do a commercial.
Oh,
So-
okay.
Yeah, right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So each do a commercial, pretend we're sponsored by somebody,
Okay.
and so we'll each throw our commercial out there because we're gonna, eventually we're gonna have sponsor because we're gonna get that big. I'm just saying.
Okay.
It's gonna happen. So
Okay.
when Body Armor comes knocking, Nike comes knocking,
Yeah.
blue. I seem to see every hockey podcast has blue pills. They talk about boners.
Talk about
So maybe Bubba, that's your world. Maybe that's where you want to go. I'm gonna make my own.
Let's be honest. Frank's the one that probably knows more about that than anybody.
And we need another guest, and we have to apologize that Dale, who actually was that podcast, you were on fire. By the way, just saying that.
Was I? Oh, I
I thought you were good.
You were good, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you were on fire,
It's
and
pretty unfortunate that it didn't record you.
our listeners missed it.
I thought that Musi was fantastic, by the way.
Musi was beautiful.
Musi was
We're-
very
we're-
good. Yeah, I'd be happy to
it's
have him
rare.
back anytime.
I mean, him and a couple of the other guys that we've golfed with him a couple times, and whatever, hung out with him a few times. The way that he has the jargon down is just so organic. It's fantastic.
He's got a voice for radio and not a face for TV. That's what it is. He's good.
Yeah.
He's good. He is good. Like I've admired and liked that kid the first time I coached him. I'm like, yeah, he's an old soul, right? He comes with Chilliwack in my garage. He's like, listen, 2 men in a rock and roll. I'm like, yeah, good though. Great. Perfect. I knew who he was right away. Thank you for all you 11 people that are listening. We appreciate it. Good night.
Good night.
This has been Barry
Right, fellas.
Podcast, episode 17. You can get us on Spotify, Apple Music, and Amazon Music. Thank you, everybody, for listening.